Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you, one and all. Our prayer is that even though it's a little windy, and I doubt that there will be as many people on because a lot of our members are on their way here to the church because we have opened the doors back up of the Union Church. And we have a different method, and I'm going to share that with you so you know exactly how we do what we do and how it is done. Jasmine, hey dear, how are you this morning? And so um, I needed to do this, so I'm going to wait a couple of minutes to let people begin to get on, and so that I can explain to them how. Monica, good morning to you. How all of this works and how everything works out. Carolyn, how are you this morning? All the way down there in the sunny state of Florida, enjoying absolutely crazily warm weather. Erica, how are you? Katrina, good to have you. Good. Nancy, good. How are you? Glad to have y'all on board. Katrina, what's going on with you? Glad all is well with each and every. So I'm going to wait another minute and then I'll explain to you how it works. And then that might help you in knowing how we do what we do. Valerie, good morning to you. Sharon, how are you this morning? If you want to, you can share this if you would like. I'm really not going to be on here long enough, but if you want to do so, you can. Um, Good morning, Raymond and Vernice. Good to have you here. Rose, good morning to you. Grateful to God for those of you who are coming on board. And go from there. So give me just a moment. I'm going to go one more minute, and then I'm going to share how this process takes place. Now I'm going to do it again, probably this week sometime, so people will know exactly how this works. And again, I don't expect as many people to be on because I know that there are a number of our members that are on their way to the church. Here's what we did. We open the doors back up, but we have a process. The process is, and they receive a robocall when it is their Sunday to come. Now, I'm going to tell you this up front, and I'm going to let you know how it is, and nothing's going to change this. My seniors have access every Sunday. Every Sunday, they will be in worship. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, while we went through what we went through, they were faithful. Faithful in the parking lot, faithful online, faithful in their giving. Okay. And I know some people don't like that, but that's just the way it is. And because they have been and have persevered tremendously well in the midst of a 2-year pandemic, they get that priority. And so that's why the numbers are a little bit larger than the rest. And then when I get done for the robocall that goes out on the second Sunday, they will be included in that call. Hey, Cecile, how are you? I'm not going to have it any other way. And I need to say this because, some folk were grumbling about it. Listen, I'm not going to provide a seat to someone who claims to be a member of Union and has not been there, has not financially or physically supported the church, and then not allow my seniors who have done so to not have a seat in this sanctuary. That's the bottom line. I don't care. And I need you to understand how I feel about that. Okay. Hey, Pat, how you doing? I need you to know that these people, and it's not about the amount of money that they give, it's about the consistency of their participation. They deserve that when we are in the building to have top priority to be able to be seated. And that's the bottom line. Okay. And so, with that being said, the rest of the crew shows up. One group comes with the seniors, first, third, then another group comes with the seniors, second and fourth. And so they get a robocall. What we have done is we have provided through talking to the health department, we can now put more people on the pews than what we had before. I'm going to share this with you. If the numbers keep going down and everything works out, and you will know this if this takes place, we will remove the every other pew restriction. But until this virus is brought under control, we will consistently wear masks, no matter whether we do the social distance every other pew or whether we are seated in every pew. I need you to get this. And this is where I'm at with this. And then visitors that come, we will allow them to come in. But once we, at this point, reach the number of 125, that's as many people as we can put into the building safely, social distance every other pew. So I needed to get that out there. I know other churches use different systems, okay, where they say you got to call in by such and such time, you got to do such by such and such time, you got to do whatever by such and such time. No, my seniors have priority, period. And so I'm making sure that they are on every call. And then the rest can come. I've asked them to let us know that when they're not coming, so we could put other, I'm not even going to bother with that anymore because people just don't do what you ask them to do. So I've increased the number because I know there's a certain number because I've done my homework. I've increased the number because I know there's a certain number of people who are not going to abide by that. They're not going to call. They're not going to say they're not going to be here. They're just not going to show up. So I'm all right with that. Okay. That's why the numbers have gone up. All of these persons can sit on the main floor comfortably. I've talked to the head of my ministers of order. She knows the instructions that are being given, and this is what we're going to do. And this is how we're going to do it. If anything changes or whatever, I will let you know far enough in advance, but this is how it is. And so I know some folk get mad and they get upset, they leave, they do whatever. I'm not changing my standard for the sake of satisfying people. My job as the pastor of 528. Okay, Sharon, if you didn't get a call, it's because sometimes, and I'm going to deal with that this morning, it comes up as spam. And there's a way to deal with that because we have one number that calls everybody. It's area code 405, and then it's from Oklahoma. That's us. If you did not still get the call, you need to call the church. Okay, Sharon, you need to call the church. But if you should, and I don't have the list printed out or anything in front of me, I'm so sorry. But you can still come because you're on, your last name starts with a B. So yes, you are there. If you want to come through, I'm going to tell you like Jesus told Judas, do it quickly or wait. You know what? Just call the church. No need me trying to go through all of this. Okay. All right. Sharon, Katrina says she talked to you. So she's going to get that. We'll get that all together. So yeah, you can come. Cynthia, how are you? So all I want to do, she can't make it to, okay, cool. All I want to do is let you know how the process works at 528 Lincoln Avenue. I'm not responsible for how any other church does what they do. Okay. Good morning, Timothy. I'm responsible for the people that come through those doors, and I take that seriously. Listen, I got to go. I got to get ready. My mind is fixed. My heart is made up. I got all that kind of stuff going on right now, and I am looking so forward to seeing my people again. Cora, are you in this building? You know I'm gonna mess with you. I need to know, are you in this building? So they still have to go through the protocols. They still have to go through the temperature checks. They still have to follow the direction of our ministers of order in their seating. Nobody has their favorite seat. The only way for you to get a favorite seat is if you get here between 8:30 and 8:45. You can probably sit anywhere you want to. But Cora, did you get the call? Ow! You know I had to do that. I couldn't help myself. Okay. And if Anthony didn't get the call, you need to talk to Katrina. Give Katrina a call. Hey, Larry, how are you? Give Katrina the call. This morning during worship, I'm going to explain why some of you don't know you're getting the call, because we live in an age now where there's more spam than you even know what to do with. Okay. So with that being said, I got to get out of here. If you're not scheduled to be in the building this morning, would you please share and spread the word to follow us on the 3 pages, my page, Union's page, OBSC's page, our website, and our YouTube pages, as we lift up the name of the Lord collectively in the sanctuary, and then electronically through avenues of social media. Listen, love you one and all. Just needed to get that out there so you can understand clearly where we are with this process, so that you understand it clearly. Okay? Girl, if you got a phone call, you a senior. Don't even try it, Pat. Listen, y'all take care. Number one, your last name is an A, so you should be here anyway. So here's what you know what, girl, what am I going to do with you? So the point is, this is how we do it. Oh, that's a song. I got to go. Listen, y'all be blessed. I'll see you one way or the other very shortly. But God bless you and keep you is our prayer.